Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture's My Life, Eastern Nutrition. Now in today's episode, I'd like to discuss foods that are great for burning fat. Now, although abdominal acupuncture is awesome, there are times when I do recommend to individuals who cannot frequent the Acupuncture's My Life clinic here in New York City as much as they would like due to other constraints outside of economics like work and commitments to family and so forth and so on. So I recommend several fat burning foods that from a list that was given to me by Chef Kiara. Okay. And I'm going to request that this list be put up on every social media platform. So if you're not already following us, do so. Under Acupuncture's My Life at every social media platform out there, with the exception of Twitter, we're at Acu_is_my-life. And even go to the acupuncturesmylife.com website. There's great health information on that site and how you could benefit from acupuncture, as well as you can subscribe to our weekly newsletter. Now, first on this list is my favorite, and that's avocados. Now, loaded with healthy fats. And some individuals try and stay away from avocados because they feel it has too much in the way of fats. But these are good fats required by the body. It's loaded with antioxidants, copper, magnesium, manganese, niacin. You see, avocados help your heart in so many ways. It's so beneficial to your heart. Many individuals don't realize it. And it's also loaded with fiber. But to an acupuncturist, we understand that the organ meridians that avocados focus on is the large intestine, the liver, and the lungs. So when we see patients with disorgans in those organ networks, we recommend avocado because it's a great blood as well as yin tonic. It harmonizes the liver and it lubricates both the lungs and the large intestines. Now, another are kidney beans, which are my favorites because it's high in both fiber and protein. All right, and it can potentially increase the amount of fat in which we use for energy. And check this out. It also plays a part in preventing new fat cells from forming. Okay? And to an acupuncturist, we understand that kidney beans focus, the organ networks in which it focuses on, the spleen, large intestine, and small intestine. So when we notice like deficiencies in those organs, we tend to recommend kidney beans sometimes because it reinforces the spleen, it reduces edema, and it increases blood circulation. Another is cardamom. Cardamom is great because it reduces bloating, it curbs a person's cravings, okay? And it boosts your metabolism as well as reduces water retention. And the melatonin that's found in cardamom burns fat. How awesome is that? And as an acupuncturist, I understand that the organs that benefit greatly from cardamom are the lungs, large intestine, spleen, and stomach. Why? Because it warms and aids in digestion. It eases coughs, moves digestive qi, and it dissolves dampness, and it strengthens the stomach. Super important. Another's chili peppers, because it has a compound called capsaicin, which relieves chronic pain, as well as speeds up metabolism, improves digestion, and it also curbs a person's appetite. And capsaicin is an antioxidant as well. And as an acupuncturist, I know it's beneficial to the spleen, stomach, heart, and lungs. Why? Because as an acupuncturist, I understand it expels cold, it activates yang, it warms the internal organs, as well as it aids in digestion. Next is my favorite, which I love having in black tea with organic honey in the morning, is cinnamon. Because cinnamon is loaded with benefits. It lowers your blood pressure and cholesterol. It increases insulin function and metabolism. And as an acupuncturist, I know that cinnamon is great for the heart, lungs, bladder. Why? Because it warms digestion, it disperses cold, promotes blood circulation, and it's great in the wintertime for common colds and even joint pain. Okay? And another is eggs, especially the yolks, because the yolks contain metabolism boosting nutrients that can help reduce body fat as well as bad cholesterol. All right, so keep that in mind. Remember that. I mean, eggs are not bad for you, and they're loaded with protein. They're high in protein. As an acupuncturist, I understand that eggs are great for both the spleen and stomach, which is responsible for your postnatal chi. All chi created after birth. All right, it nourishes the blood, it nourishes yin and qi, and it's great for you if you're coming off a sickness or some type of illness, you're recovering from some type of illness. Another is salmon. Salmon, fish, wild salmon, not farmed. Wild salmon is loaded with vitamin D. Keep that in mind. And it's a lean source of protein, and it's rich in omega-3 fatty acids. And I recommend salmon to some of my patients that have spleen and or stomach deficiency because it enriches qi and blood. Another is grapefruit. Great for weight loss. Also possesses lycopene, which is an antioxidant. It's rich in vitamin A and vitamin C. And for some of my patients that are suffering from either some sort of stomach or lung deficiency pattern, I recommend grapefruit because one, it hydrates, it eases a person's thirst, and it restores a person's appetite, as well as it redirects the flow of qi downward. And it also eases coughs and it clears phlegm. Another is grapes. Ooh, love grapes. Rich in vitamin C, vitamin K, antioxidants. Also resveratrol, a polyphenol that wards off disease and slows aging and promotes weight loss. When I see patients that are experiencing kidney, liver, or even some type of stomach deficiency, I recommend grapes because it strengthens the liver and the kidney. It nourishes qi and blood. It promotes internal hydration as well as it induces urination. Acupuncture is my life. Acupuncture is my life. Okay. Green tea promotes weight loss. It has phytochemicals that can increase metabolism, and also it has catechins. Catechins are known for shrinking fat cells, all right, as well as preventing new fat cells from forming. And as an acupuncturist, when I see patients that have some type of heart, lung, liver, large intestine, stomach, or bladder deficiency, I recommend green tea. Because I know it benefits the heart, it induces urination, it relieves thirst, it's stimulating. Nature acts to refresh your mind as well. All right, so whenever you're reading a lot, studying, sitting back, listening to some soft jazz or classical music, sip on some green tea, grab a good book, and you're good. It's loaded with antioxidants as well as it strengthens your immune system. Spinach. It's another great food source. Loaded with folic acid, which stabilizes insulin levels. But you want to know something? As an acupuncturist, I understand it benefits the large intestine, the stomach, and the liver because it moistens dryness internally. It also eases bowels, it nurtures the liver, and it quenches thirst. Most leafy greens do this, and acupuncturists understand that. Next is nuts. My favorite is almonds. Because they possess a powerful amino acid called L-arginine, which stimulates metabolism, increases HGH, reduces belly fat, as well as it ramps up your energy. See, as an acupuncturist, I understand. To see a patient with some type of lung, spleen, or large intestine deficiency, I recommend nuts, especially almonds, because it moistens the lungs. It relieves difficult breathing. I mean, almonds are so great for you. Another, vinegar. Lowers blood sugar, reduces insulin levels. And if you include that in your salads or saute your onions and spice it up with some vinegar, promote satiating. You won't overeat if you include this in your diet. It leads to increased weight loss. And as an acupuncturist, I know that when I see a patient that has some type of stomach or liver deficiency, it assists and activates digestion. It disperses blood stasis. It activates blood circulation. It stops bleeding. It eliminates toxins because it's a detox. It's a form of detox. Food. It detoxifies you. Vinegar is great, but you spicing up the right foods with it, you'll fall in love with it. Now there's watermelon. High levels of L-arginine. Loaded with vitamin A, vitamin C, because it's mostly water, it's filling and it's low in calories. So as an acupuncturist, when I notice some patients with stomach, heart, or bladder deficiencies, I recommend watermelon because it clears excessive heat, quenches thirst, induces urination. Watermelon is great for you, especially in the summertime. And I talk about this on the Acupuncture's My Life YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, subscribe to it. So much you'll learn. Not just from an Eastern nutrition perspective. There's so much you'll learn. And you see, acupuncturists are well versed in Eastern nutrition. That's why I'm always recommending, seeing acupuncturists on a regular basis, along with your physician with whom you'll see on an annual or even semi-annual basis. But see an acupuncturist for regular wellness visits. It's in your best interest. You must make acupuncture a part of your life because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?